Yo, what up guys, it's your boy Ice Master Glaze, and here today people I'm excited because I'm going to be doing my first video in like 2 or 3 years on this channel. I want to do more. I don't know how often because you know my main channel kind of keeps me busy and I'm starting school and stuff now, so I just don't have as much time. But I do want to do at least one video every 2 weeks, one video a month. I'm not really sure. I'm not giving you any promises, but this was a fun idea. I was literally thinking of today while I was at work and I was kind of working on it. I'm like, you know what, screw it, let me just sit down and just record it and just talk about it. It's not going to have a lot of fancy editing like I usually like to do. I'm going to try and keep it as simple and as basic as possible. So you're just going to see me right here on this side, and on the other side of the screen you're going to see the Pokemons of Ash that I chose. So yeah, let's just hop into it. So basically what this video is going to be, it's me fixing Ash Ketchum's Kanto team. So obviously he had a lot of Pokemon in Kanto that he caught, but I'm going to be fixing it up and changing things up. So I'm going to take certain Pokemon out and kind of make his team a little bit better than what it is. So you know, unfortunately some Pokemons will be taken out. I'm not going to be adding any new Pokemons he hasn't caught in the show. I'm only using the bonds that he already caught in the show, and just picking the best 6 that I like, that I think would work best for him to build a good team for him to go into the Kanto League with. And I'm going to keep the movesets mostly the same. I might have 1 or 2 changes, and they're mostly going to be either level up or move to the moves from that generation. So since this is all Gen 1, all Kanto, I can only use the movesets, TMs, and whatever that they learn in Gen 1. I'm also not trying to do competitive, so if you're thinking, oh, like I'm gonna try to make a competitive set for Ash's team, that's not what I'm doing in this video. It's still gonna be an anime moveset. It's just gonna be a little bit buffed up, you know, a little bit more cleaned up, so it's better that way. So that way he has a better chance, and you know, he has some diversity here and there. But yeah, let's just get started. Let me show you how I'm gonna fix Ash Ketchum's team, my version of Ash Ketchum's teams, however I decided to title this video in the end of the day. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first up, we're going to start obviously with his main Pokemon, Pikachu, his main starter. That's what we're going to start with. So for Pikachu, I'm going to do 4 movesets. Obviously his traditional Thunderbolt, Thunder as well. He did learn Thunder in Season 1, so he'll learn Thunder. It's kind of a risky move. He usually just goes for Thunderbolt, but Thunder's just there just in case. We got Quick Attack, obviously, and then his 4th move, I decided to, instead of, he had some other moves like Double, I think he had Double Edge and maybe Headbutt, I'm not sure. I decided to go with Thunder Wave. Because I wanted to give him an electric type move that's original to, you know, Gen 1 and stuff like that, and it's a pretty good move. It's arguably the only real competitive-ish move that I gave Pikachu. I mean, it's not that competitive, but you know what I'm saying. Like, it gives an instant paralyzation. So Thunder Wave is there for Pikachu. So he has Thunderbolt, Thunder, Quick Attack, and Thunder Wave, and that's his moveset right there. Pretty clean, simple, and straightforward. Next up, I'm going to pick one of Ash's starter Pokemon. So obviously he has Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. So I'm only going to pick one of them. The reason for that is because they take up too much slot. You know, it's just like he has all 3, including Pikachu. That only leaves 2 more Pokemon on his team for me to have fun with. And that's just kind of boring. I love Squirtle. I love Bulbasaur. I love Charmander. But I have to pick just one just because I want more diversity on his team. I mean, obviously, you know, the 3 stars are diverse in typing, but since Bulbasaur never evolved and Squirtle never evolved, they're not that good realistically. Obviously in the anime you can play around with anime rules and do whatever you want, create a cool story, but realistically that's not gonna really cut it, and I'm trying to build a pretty decent team for Ash to start off with. So out of the starter Pokemon, I am going to choose Charmander, obviously because, you know, Charizard is his ace, so he's going to obviously still evolve all the way to Charizard. He's still going to have the same story arc where he kind of becomes a jerk and then doesn't respect Ash, he evolves all that. And I think what I'm going to do with Charizard is, before the Kanto League, have him go through that whole transformation arc before the Kanto League where he fights that Poliwrath and all that stuff, and then, you know, Ash like massages him and heals him up and all that stuff. I want to do that before the Kanto League, so that way when he goes into it, he can actually fight for real. I don't expect him to win the Kanto League, which is fine. I'm sure he'll still make some rookie mistakes because Season 1 he's not the best trainer, and I'm trying to make this team a little bit more aggressive because Season 1 of Pokemon, the original Pokemon, the Kanto region and all that stuff, you know, it was more of a comedy series. It wasn't very wasn't very shonen-like in terms of like a lot of epic battles like it is nowadays. Once Hoenn and On came on, some of Johto too, but once Hoenn and Forward came into the arena, so to speak, it became more battle focused and more strategy and more training and stuff like that. And that's kind of like I want to bring it more towards that. It still have its comedy, but be more, you know, focused on training as well, because a lot of Ash's battle, he didn't train very much and all that other stuff. Anyway, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother story. I'm getting way sidetracked. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to choose Pikachu, and we're going to choose Charizard. And for Charizard's moveset, we are going to have... We're going to start off with Flamethrower, obviously, traditional basic move, Flamethrower. His moveset does change a bit, so later on in one of the other series, I think in Johto or in Hoenn, one of them, he does learn Dragon Rage, so I decided to give him that a little bit early, and it is something that he can learn through level up in... No, not through level up, but through... I think through Move Tutor. Yeah, you can teach it through him through Move Tutor in Gen 1. So it's still possible to actually do it within that region in the games if you wanted to. So yeah, he's going to have Flamethrower, Dragon Rage, Seismic Toss, which is a Move Tutor move from Gen 1, and Fire Red and Leaf Green, as well as Slash, which I think is also... It's either a Move Tutor move or a level up. But either way, these are all moves that he can learn in Gen 1. This is the move set: Flamethrower, Dragon Rage, Seismic Toss, and Slash. Good diversity. You got Fire, Dragon, Fighting, and Normal. So good. They're all aggressive attacks, and there you go. I was going to give him Wing Attack, but he actually doesn't learn Wing Attack in Gen 1, like through level up or through any other way, I think. I could be wrong about that. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comment section. But anyway, there you go. Okay, so for the next member, I still want him to catch the Caterpie. So that actually, he catches that before he catches the, you know, Charmander and whatnot. And he does evolve it all the way to Butterfree. But I'm going to keep the Bye Bye Butterfree episode. It's super emotional episode. It's beautiful. I would like to see what he can do with it. I know he could probably do some stuff, but let's be real. Gen 1 Ash wasn't the most strategic and all that stuff. Even though I'm changing a couple things, in the long run, Butterfree won't be that useful. So I kind of took him, you know, gave him his goodbye episode still, even in my version, and you know, he's gonna be swapped out, unfortunately, but he's still in the show. He still gets his goodbye episode. If you guys disagree with me and you want Butterfree to stay in the, you know, main team, then by all means go do your thing. Yeah, there's Butterfree right there, but he's gonna be swapped out for Pidgeotto. And obviously he's going to evolve all the way to his Pidgeot. And this time he will not give his Pidgeot away. I'm going to erase that storyline because nobody liked it. He never came back for it. So now we're going to stick with Pidgeot right there. And the moveset he's going to have is Wing Attack, Quick Attack, Double Edge, and Whirlwind. These are all moves he learned in the actual show anyway. So this is good. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Simple and straightforward. It's going to be another big boy on his team. And then for the next member, I'm actually going to give him his Primeape. His that Mankey that was bothering him. Same storyline, same everything. The only difference is going to be that when he joins that boxing competition, he does decide to stay, or Ash leaves him behind, but not permanently. It's going to be more of a Gliscor situation where he left him there to train for a while so that he could become stronger, because Ash couldn't do it on his own, or couldn't help him the way that the trainer could. And then he was going to train him for a while, make him stronger, and then come back to Ash's team when he needs him for the league or for an important gym battle or something like that. But yeah, so that's Primeape right there. I'm going to keep him on the team forever for the Kanto team. He's going to stick with his Primeape. I thought giving him a fighting type would be really good. For his moveset, we have Seismic Toss, we have Thrash, we have Low Kick, and Karate Chop. These are all either level up moves or move tutor moves that Mankey can learn in Gen 1 and Primeape. But yeah, so there you go. That is Primeape. So for the next member, since we no longer have Squirtle, I do want a water type on his team. Lapras is an option, but I felt like that was more like an Orange Island / Johto kind of thing. I think he used it in Johto, but I think he used it in Orange Islands to go around on the water. So he doesn't get that until much later. I might still give him a Lapras later on, haven't decided yet. But I thought, why not give Krabby a chance here, right? He made his debut in the Pokemon League, but I'm gonna make sure that he uses Krabby earlier in the show, just training him a bit, and maybe during the league early on, maybe even in the first round, he could evolve his Krabby into Kingler, but he did get some battles here and there. But yeah, so Kingler I'm gonna have there because it's a strong water type, can hit hard, has high defense, and yeah, and he's a good water type. He can take some hits, which is good. And for his moveset, we got Crab Hammer, we got Bubble Beam, we have Stomp and Harden. So Harden to increase his defense, and then you got his physical attacks, and then Bubble Beam is there as well because he learns Bubble. So there. And that's it. Like I said, it's not meant to be like a super competitive moveset. It's an anime moveset. All these are anime movesets with just some slight adjustments to make them better. Some slight adjustments to make things better. But yeah. And then finally, for the final Pokemon on his Kanto team, we have Snorlax. That's right. I decided to keep his main boy Snorlax because, come on, let's be real. He's the MVP. In the beginning, he didn't really do anything, but obviously later on, I think from Hoenn and on, like he would come and start wrecking, whenever he did show up, and he was amazing. Snorlax doesn't have a very wide variety of movesets early on, so later on in future videos, if I decide to make future videos for the other regions, like Ash's Johto team, Hoenn, and whatever, and the changes I would make and stuff like that, later on when he comes back for future leagues or important battles, I can update his moveset. But for now, he's going to have Body Slam, he's going to have Headbutt, going to have Rest, and Counter. Yeah, so those are going to be those Body Slam and Headbutt and Rest. He already has. Counter is a new one that I added. I was looking through the stuff that he learned. I'm like, there's nothing I was really all that interested. I didn't want to give him too many diverse moves in terms of typing because this is Gen 1, it's early on, and it's the anime, so they don't always do that. He's gonna get cool, he's gonna get his Ice Punch and stuff much later on, so we don't gotta worry too much about that at the moment. I'll give him that later. But I thought Counter would make sense. He's a slow Pokemon, he's always kind of laid back, not doing much, so I could see him just like laying back in a battle while they're like hitting him, and he's just getting annoyed because they're not letting him eat or sleep or whatever, and then he just learns Counter, and then he just knocks the Pokemon back and just knocks him out, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, so I thought that would be a fun move. It's a nice little fighting type move for their Snorlax. Yeah, so this guy's going to be a wall to kill, just like Kingler as well. But yeah, he's going to be kind of the wall team, and that's pretty much the team right there. I took out Muck. Who else did I take out? I took out Lapras. I obviously took out Bulbasaur and Charmander because they didn't evolve anyway, and I wanted to have a more fully evolved team so that way he can actually stand a chance in the Kanto League and whatnot. But yeah, so I mean, if you guys don't like my picks, that's perfectly fine. Tell me what you would prefer to do. If maybe you want to keep Squirtle and you want to evolve him into a Blastoise, I don't know, that's perfectly fine with me. I feel like the only reason they gave him all 3 stars was obviously for promotion. They were advertising Pokemon, so they were just giving Ash a bunch of different Pokemons, and they wanted to advertise the main core. But as you notice, from Gen 3 on, they stopped doing that, and they would give him either 1 or 2 of the stars or just 1, and that's it. So, just because, other characters can represent different star Pokemon. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Ash's Kanto team. That's what I would fix. Those are the movesets that I would give each one of them. And that's it. I can't really think of anything else. I might be missing something. I know you guys will tell me in the comment section below. I know I forgot something. It's fine. But yeah, that is the main team. We have Pikachu, his ace. We have his other ace, Charizard. We have Pidgeot, we have Primeape, and we have Kingler and Snorlax. So there you go. That's his whole team of 6 for Kanto. That's what I decided to pick. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would do differently from this. I want to hear your ideas. Be friendly. Obviously, we all have different ideas. We're not all going to agree. It's perfectly fine. But yeah, just let me know what you guys like. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I do want to do a Johto one because I definitely want to retrain the Johto one. I already have a team prepared for it too. But if you want to see me do the other regions as well and see what kind of changes I would make to certain future teams that he has, then yeah, just let me know. Alright, but there you go. There's the team right there. So let me know if you guys like this and want to see more. I'm definitely looking forward to this. Also, let me know if you guys want to see me maybe kind of have fun and test out this team on Pokemon Showdown. Alright, let me know. I wouldn't mind doing that someday. But yeah, that is his team. Let me know what you guys would do differently. Comment below, like the video, share it with other people. And that's pretty much it, guys. God bless you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay cool.